All right, in studio today, this is season 24 and the first time ever we have had somebody this special on the program in 24 years. Alekha, how are you today?
Good, thank you.
Now, do you have any idea why you're here and why you're so special?
Because I placed in the top 300 of the Thermo Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge.
Indeed you did, and
Yes.
that is pretty impressive right there, especially since you got that all out in one breath right there as
Yeah.
well, right? So you've had to say that a couple of times now, I take it, right?
Yeah.
So basically, for kids that kind of heard what you just said, you are in the top 300 for science fair for the country.
Yes.
That's
To
pretty
make it
impressive.
simple, yes.
That is pretty impressive, right? I mean, that's when you boil it down, you're one of the top 300.
Yeah.
What did you think of when you first found that out?
I honestly did not think I was going to make it to the top 300, but I also didn't think that I wouldn't. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I was at a field trip, and when my parents came to pick me up, it said, please stay in cars for like safety reasons or whatever when they went to pick me up. And they're walking out of the car, I'm like, that's weird. And they went to share with my teachers that I won, so I was very excited.
Oh, very good. So let's go back to the beginning. So how did you think about, like, what made you even think about doing a science fair project in the first place?
Well, my school makes us do either a History Day project or a science fair project, and from the grades 4th grade to 8th grade, and 3rd graders do it for practice. And I didn't know which one I wanted to do, but my mom persuaded me to do both, and I ended up loving both, and I've done both ever since.
Very good. And what grade are you in now?
I'm in 7th grade.
And you're at Peak to Peak Mountain Charter, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you decided you're going to do a science fair project.
Yeah.
And what made you come up with the one you did? So explain a little bit about your project for us.
A lot of people have chronic wounds or injuries, and the most recommended way to get rid of these is with medication or surgery, but not everybody can get these because risks, side effects, and expenses. But with physical therapy, with electricity, people can heal faster. I tested this out with Planaria, which are a freshwater flatworm.
Okay.
But when cut in half, each half regenerates into a new Planaria rather than them feeling pain.
So it's like a cell itself.
Yes.
Where it divides and then becomes a whole nother
Yeah.
cell.
They even share some of the same cells as humans, making them a good model.
Okay. And is that part of the reason you chose this, or you just found that out later on?
That's part of the reasons I chose this.
Okay. So what you do is you decided there was a problem.
Yeah.
Chronic wounds and people not being able to get the help maybe that they need all the time. So you took the problem and decided to look for a solution. And your solution was to work with these and use electricity.
Yes.
So explain a little bit about that process and what you found out from that.
So I did many trials, 6 trials, even though the minimum is 3. I did 6 trials, and in the end, each trial had the same results. Electricity did help them regenerate faster.
Okay, and I know that we saw some video footage of this where these are swimming around and you can see what's going on with
Yeah.
them.
And also over here, there's some photos of them healing. This little white thing here is called a blastema, which would be equivalent to the human scab.
Okay, so it is wounded.
Yes.
And it starts healing itself, and much
Yeah.
like we get a scab, it's regenerating. And how will this benefit humans, do you think? Because it's not proven or anything yet, but this is something you're going
been
towards.
partly proven because my mom hurt her back. She got a ruptured disc in her back. And and her most recommended way to heal this, because surgery was risky and the medicine was making her sick, was electrophysiotherapy. But I was curious if it would actually help her. So it is partly proven to help, but there's still a lot of research to do with it.
And you're only in 7th grade.
Yes.
So you could be leading some of this research or at least assisting in it.
I mean, I hope so. I think it's possible.
Right, based on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right? There's no age limit on how old you have to be to help somebody.
I mean, it's a Junior Innovators Challenge. I'm junior and I'm doing it.
Right. You're one of the top 300 in the whole United States.
Yes.
So what is the next step for you now?
Well, I'm excited to do another science fair and history project this year. But for Thermo Scientific Junior Innovators Challenge specifically, tomorrow, actually, they're going to be choosing the top 30 junior innovators, which will then be flown out to Washington for the final competition.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Right? Because, I mean, to go from 300, I mean, there are thousands in the country.
Yes, only
right?
0.5% of the kids that do science fair even qualify to enter the competition.
And you're in it, and you're doing well in it.
Yes.
And tomorrow, hopefully it's a good day for you, right? Because they announced the top 30, and then you're all going to Washington.
Yes.
You do me a favor? I hope all goes well for you tomorrow. But I want you to come back and visit us regardless of what happens.
I'd love to do that.
Good. And then if you do go to Washington, do us a favor and take a picture with your Do the Math shirt or your button, right?
Yeah.
You got your pen, and just show us where you are in Washington and how everything's
Okay.
going. You can do that?
Yes.
We're going to shake on it?
Yes.
There we go. A deal. You saw it right here on Do the Math, Season 24. Alekha, thank you very much. We are very impressed with all of your efforts so far. We'll be back with more right
Thank
after
you for
this.
having me.